In today's video, I'm going to list 10 defensive players you need in your team right now. Some of these players are insane wonder kids and some of them are crazy bargains. After scouring through endless player stats, I came across a goalkeeper by the name of Matteo Rizzo. This Italian stallion has most of his goalkeeper stats above 11 or 12, making him an all-round goalkeeper. Although lacking a bit in the passing and first touch departments, if you're not playing prime pep ball and passing out from the back, then this really shouldn't be an issue. Personally, I think Mr. Rizzo here is pretty dynamic and doesn't really have any issues in terms of stats for a teenager, and he seems pretty determined, making him a great shout in terms of development and one for the future in your team. Rizzo can be signed in your first season for just 350k from Italian 3rd division side Pro Vercelli. In case Rizzo isn't your cup of cappuccino, consider an alternative. 19-year-old Americano Gabriel Solonina, a Chelsea loanee at Belgium side Eupen. Solonina, towering at 6'4", possesses impressive physical stats, some being 17 jumping reach, 18 determination, giving him a great chance of developing into a top wonder kid goalkeeper. One downside though is that he's not available in your first season, but he's definitely one to sign in the summer transfer window. Someone not part of this list, but an honorable mention, is Lucas Bergstorm, a towering keeper with 19 aerial reach, 15 reflexes, 20 jumping reach. He is definitely someone who is going to pluck anything out of the air if it comes to him. But if you're looking at buying Rizzo or Bergstorm, be prepared to grease Todd Bowley's pockets up. Moving up to the defensive line, one of my personal favorites since FM22 is Alejandro Francis. He may only be 5'9", but his marking, tackling, pace and all-round physical stats, as well as his determination, make up for his lack of height. He is also pretty versatile. His best roles are wide centre back and full back, which means he can be a solid candidate for a potential right back. Alejandro Francis can be bought from Spanish 2nd division side Zaragoza for 4 to 8 million Great British pounds. If you're looking for something a little bit more experienced at centre back, there is a name you've probably never heard of before, Karim Rekik. This Dutch beast, not only is he left-footed, but he has well-rounded physical stats and possesses all the main stats you look for in a centre back. He has 17 balance, 15 jumping reach, 15 strength, infused with great bravery, tackling and teamwork. He also has the ability to play at wide centre back in a back 3. He really is an absolute bargain. Rekik can be found at UAE side Al Jazeera for just about £1 million. I hate to say it, but he very much is a Virgil van Dijk on a budget. Moving on to left back, we go to the second tier of English football and we find Dennis Serkin, a 21-year-old left-footed workhorse for Sunderland that can be acquired for just about £7 million. Dennis Serkin possesses great natural fitness and stamina, and he has solid passing for those who look to play out from the back. Although he might look like a David Beckham, his crossing really isn't like young Beck's. With only 12 crossing, don't expect us pinging balls into the box. If Serkin isn't what you're looking for and you want something a little more polished, look no further than Valentin Barco, a popular wonder kid in FM24, playing for the mighty Boca Juniors. You can trigger his £9 million release clause to seal a deal for your team. Valentin Barco has all the attributes to be a world-class left back and one of the very best in FM. I mean, like, just look at these stats. His vision, fitness, dribbling, flair and technique are all above 15 at just the age of 18. This is insane. I mean, sure, don't worry about his 3 heading, it's overrated anyways. Barco is quite versatile. He can also be played as a winger. He has good passing and dribbling stats. One of the only downsides to his game is that he's very left-footed. But then again, who needs a right foot? Time to go to right back. We have a Turkish delight in Zeki Çelik. Çelik plays for Italian side AS Roma and can be bought for around 2 to 4 million pounds. Çelik is perfect for those managers who want to play pet ball with inverted wingbacks. He also has the ability to play on the left and right side of the field. Çelik has great physical and mental stats. Some standouts are bravery, concentration, determination and work rate, combined with great pace, stamina and strength. Çelik can really be that player to take your team to the next level. If you're looking for a player you'd rather develop in right back, consider FC Porto wonder kid Martin Fernandes. He can join your team for just about £5 million. Now, you may look at his stats and see 11 passing, 11 tackling, and some 9s and 8s in other stats, and you immediately think that he's never going to be good enough. But trust me, with his dynamic potential, after a few development seasons, Fernandes can turn out to be a real beast at right back. He can operate as a fullback and wing back for those charging runs up and down the field. He definitely is a player for the future in your team. For DM, I could easily say put in Jude Bellingham or Camavinga, but not everyone has a sugar Saudi prince throwing cash at them all the time. So I'd recommend Juan Sofoza, which you can pick up for just £4 million from Newell's Old Boys, or for us in the real world, Vasco da Gama. Sofoza has balanced mental and physical stats straight out the gate, but his standout stats are passing, technique, and his first touch. He is also pretty versatile because he can play anywhere through the middle, and my personal favorite being Engage and Register. I love a good Register.
What do you mean by that?
In my opinion, Juan really has the ability to be the next Enzo Fernandez, so really give him a try in your team. Once again, if you're looking for something a bit more polished on a budget, look no further than Wang In Boom. Playing for Red Star Belgrade, you can pick him up for just about £5 to £6 million. He has perfectly balanced stats, an incredible work rate, decisions and determination, as well as great technique. He is also versatile. He has the ability to play anywhere through the middle in advanced and defensive positions, as well as sometimes at wide playmaker. I think he really is a dark horse DM. That rounds off the 10 defensive players I think you should be getting in your FM team right now. If you have any recommended players I left out, feel free to leave it in the comments below.